chili. So I thought that was a really interesting combination as well. And it just goes to show you can be really creative with the kids meal at Chipotle, and it's still very filling. Okay, I might get, my butt might get it here. Still very filling. It's really delicious. And what a good combination that is. So I love that. And yeah, it's a great kids meal at Chipotle. So thank you, Chipotle, for your brilliant kids meal. And you can either get chocolate milk or apple juice, and they added a small drink, so you can get chocolate milk, apple juice, or a small soda. So can't beat that. So right there. And the thankfully I've been allowed to get the kids meal since I've been going to Chipotle, and I'm very grateful for that because it fills me up completely. And I thank you for letting us adults partake in the kids meal. So Chipotle is doing something right, and it's lovely. It comes out to like $6.50 the way that I get it, and it's really superb. And I love that they added this. I also got water for fresh there, and so we're all set for the day. And then he has his little chips that are left over, the little tiny chips that are left over for his little treats today. So thank you. Don't need to eat a whole burrito to feel satisfied. I used to get a whole burrito and then I would have the rest of the half for dinner. But now I can just get the kids' plate, super filling, and I literally love it. And sometimes I'll go. So yeah, I mean, I'm not stick figure thin, you know what I mean? Because I eat food. I eat food every day. So I'm not stick figure thin, and I never have to watch my figure anymore since I'm not modeling. So I can afford to eat things like Chipotle, McDonald's pretty much every day because I don't have to be, I did in my 20s. So I was a model. So when I got my job at Mattel, I was so happy because I wasn't being paid for my looks anymore. I was actually being paid for my artwork, which means I could afford to eat a cupcake. And I remember that I can eat a cupcake now. And Darren was like so shocked and so surprised that I couldn't eat cupcakes the entire time because I was modeling. So kind of put Darren into shock about it. So so yeah, and then my life. Free bagels and cream cheese, and that was amazing every single Friday. And then James asked me personally, "Are you sick of the bagels?" And I said, because he would always ask me personal questions like that, believe it or not. James is like the head of the office at Hasbro. And I would be like, yeah, I'm kind of sick of it. If he agreed. We had free snacks at Hasbro. We had Oreos. We had free snacks at Hasbro. We had Oreos, which I got really sick of. They were always the last ones left. So if you got there too late, there would only be Oreos. And so we would all get sick of Oreos really quickly. Then they had these fruity ones, which were really good. Everybody loved the fruity cookies the best. I think they had like cheese. They had a few other things that I don't, we just like grab one. You wouldn't remember, but those were like the try to partake in a free La Croix once in a while, and just to have like a light refresher or whatever. But they loved the whole, like a light refresher or whatever. But they loved the whole office, like loved La Croix. So I was like, cool. Office, like loved La Croix. So I was like, cool. Like, oh. was another question that James asked me, and I was like, well, they seem to love LaCroix. That was another question that James asked me, and I was like, well, they seem to love LaCroix, so, you know, why harsh their mellow? I mean, his James, you know, you know, a personable person, a personable person. She has great taste, and so she worked her way up to toy designer, which is a pretty great feat if you think about it. And I thought that was a great success story. You know, that was a great success story. And she's kind of just like follows James like wherever he goes. You know what I mean? So it's like a really great relationship, and she's like really nice. Be here, I guess, until about 1:30. Then I'm gonna head over to the hotel, and I have Mattel and Hasbro on the line who went through this with me the first time and are still going through it with me. Okay, 2% battery life. How long is this broadcast gonna last? Let's find out. It kind of goes down to like 2%. So what else? Like the bean and cheese. It's 11:42. I have 1%, and I'm wondering if this is a